What's up, everybody? Good morning, hope you're all doing great. In the next few minutes and in this video I wanted to do a quick recap on my last full market analysis on the full crypto market. So this will be a recap but also an update and just looking at what has happened since that analysis and what that means. So in order for us to do that, we're going to look at a technical analysis of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the leading crypto, of course, in the whole crypto market, and what you tend to see is that the whole market, of course, every day you have exceptions, but the whole market tends to move along Bitcoin. Even if it's a little bit lagging, I think Bitcoin is a good indicator and a good benchmark for the whole crypto market. So that's how we're going to do that. We're also going to be talking about a little bit of fundamentals, of course, that's needed within these in these times, in times where a lot of the market movements are caused by fundamental things. So in my opinion, the main two things we need to be paying attention to as of right now, obviously there are a lot of things, but the main things right now are inflation, general unrest in the world, which at this current time is mostly Canada and Ukraine, of course, or around Ukraine, I guess you should say, but also in Ukraine. So those are the main two things that are causing a lot of unrest. And then if you look at the regulatory side of it, you have the Russian central bank and the Federal Reserve, but also Biden with the executive orders you need to look at. So those are the main fundamental variables to look at, and the news that comes out of those variables, in my opinion, will determine the market movements in the next few days, but also weeks. So, for example, if the situation in Canada, I've actually not read into it too much. I'm actually not that up to date with it. To be honest, but if that improves, if it becomes more quiet there, I think it is in Ottawa. That's bullish fundamentally. So if that happens, I think that's not that big of a variable. So it might not cause that much bullish moves, but still that would be great. If the unrest in Ukraine, so if, for example, Russia says that they will pull back some troops, they will stop their exercises around the borders of Ukraine, or they'll be more open to talk with Ukraine. I'm not saying that they are not completely open, but still, if there are more talks ongoing with Ukraine and Russia, that would obviously, I think that would be a very strong variable. So if that becomes better, I think the crypto market will see some more bullish days, some actual bullish days, and we might be even able to go above 42,000 again, which was the main key level we talked about in the last video. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is those executive orders that Biden has been preparing. There's a lot of news going on about them, but it's basically just waiting for what they're going to be, but also how they're going to be brought out. So that's a lot of the times what you look at if you're, for example, trading in foreign exchanges. The tone of how they talk about crypto says quite a lot about the future. So that's something to look out for as well as like small things. I mean, they're not obviously not small things, but for example, also that the thing between the SEC and Ripple, those are all things you need to look at, and the way the Federal Reserve talks about crypto. Those are the main variables leading the markets right now, and if some become more bullish within those variables, that is the only reason I think we should see more bullish days. So it's just waiting for those. Until that time, we're dropping. So in that case, we can look at the technical analysis. Last time I did a technical analysis on it, I set this 41,000 level, which we were at that point in time, would be important, because if we broke below that, which we did, we would probably take a break retest off of it of a 41,000, which we did as well, and drop down to this region between, to be precise, 39,300 and 38,250, which we are at right now, and we're actually at the bottom of it, and it doesn't really look like holding. In my opinion, we would really need to hold this if we at least want to see us get above 40,000 again. I mean, we're not going to be in relatively bullish markets, as I said, first of all, until those fundamentals change, but technically seen, as long as we stay below 41,000. So I don't think we'll be able to break 41,000, but we might get there. But the worst thing to take into consideration right now is actually that we'll break that 38,250. When that happens, I'll probably update this whole analysis as well, even if it's only the technicals. But if that happens, the next support level to look out for is around 36,000. Am I right? Yeah, around 36,000. I do think we'll find some support there as well. But as I said, and that's the most important thing, what is leading right here are the fundamentals. So it really depends on the fundamentals and how that develops, what we will do at that 36,000 level. So yeah, that's basically my full market analysis for now. It was a little bit too long for my liking, I think. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, if you want to discuss it in the comments, I'm always open for that. As for now, thank you for watching and listening. Take care, guys, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.